Hello everybody, thanks for coming to my channel today. My name is Grace. I'm also known as Littlemama. And in this video today, I'm going to be giving you episode number 2 of Littlemama Gets Real. And this is a brand new series that I am unfolding here on my channel, and it's about real talk about online business, okay? So if anybody's interested in building their online business and listening to other entrepreneurs talk about their online business, this is the series that you want to listen to. And I'm going to have a special playlist for this so you could catch up on the other episodes, okay? So this is episode 2 of Littlemama Gets Real. In this episode, I am going to be interviewing Vitaly Gershfeld, and he has been a super affiliate for years now. So that's why I call him a super affiliate veteran, because he's been a multi years of experience being a super affiliate. And so we're going to be discussing the process of making money online. It's like just a casual conversation I had with him while we were in Vegas. So I've met him twice in person already, and this is such a privilege to have him sit down with me to have a conversation about his online business and about his process and his advice on how you guys can get started as well. So let's get started right now. So welcome, Vitaly. We are here in Las Vegas, paid for from Wealthy Affiliate, so that we can discuss better things for Wealthy Affiliate, right?
And its members, obviously.
Yes. And so I wanted to interview Vitaly because he's been a super affiliate for several years now. So you've been to this conference.
This is my 6th year, I think.
Your 6th year, wow. So yeah, and you've been with Wealthy Affiliate since 2007.
Yeah.
Just quickly, why do you keep promoting Wealthy Affiliate all these years?
Well, I think they have a really good product, they have a really good service, and they have really good training. And you and I are products of that kind of training. And
yes.
The very fact that you can help people get better results in life, whether it be building something that they're passionate about, it doesn't have to be promoting Wealthy Affiliate. It could be promoting whatever it is that they're interested in and getting better results out of their life. Yeah, it's a good reason to do it, especially compared to all the other garbage I've seen online.
Yeah, right.
Wealthy Affiliate is the pie in the sky.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think of the community inside?
It is one of the most active and positive communities I've seen. I don't socialize too much on the community, but I do see from time to time people interacting, and it's always very positive.
Yeah, I mean, it's totally has helped me go from being so frustrated, and they just support, and it's like if it was not for them, I don't think I would have gotten to my status in 2018, because it was because of other super affiliates. I kept bothering about asking them questions as well, how many polls, all this stuff. So it's like the community is so giving. Everybody's there in the same boat, and that's what's fun about having that community too. It's like everybody have the same mindset, and it's like it's finally nice to have people understand what you're going through if you're going through some stuff, with the online space. I mean, do you get lonely in the online space? I mean, I feel, even as a stay-at-home mom, I feel lonely at home behind my laptop all the time.
I'm a different kind of person. I kind of prefer solitude.
Yeah, you don't mind it at all?
I mean, if I do get tired of it, I have another life where I teach people to defend themselves, so I socialize and interact while punching and getting punched at the same time, so that's how I compensate.
That's true.
I get my socializing in a week really well.
Yeah. There's a lot of people on my channel that love to make money, but in your opinion, since you've been, in super affiliate for so many years, what's the best way to start an online business in 2020, in this day and age?
So so here's the thing. Very often when you're asked about the fastest way or the easiest way, and then you talk about online business and the best ways to start those, you get different viewpoints. If you're asking me about the easiest way to get started, I would tell you find products that you own and do reviews on YouTube for it. That is the fastest way to get started.
find products that you own?
That's right. So I'll give you an example. So I own drones. I own like expensive winter jackets when I go on trips.
I see. Just products. Just physical products.
Just physical products. You find, you try to create a YouTube channel for that. You sign up for programs like Amazon or whichever programs offer the ability to promote them. And then you just make YouTube reviews on it. Good YouTube reviews, obviously. And see where that goes. And if you get good at that, then you can go for more long-term stuff, like trying to find something that you're passionate about, like a niche. And then you start a blog on it and a YouTube channel on it, and you go further with that.
Blog, right. Okay, so why would you choose YouTube initially? Like, why did you say, is that, do you feel beginners are ready for camera right away?
This day and age, it's a lot easier than before.
Yeah.
There's a much faster learning curve for most people to make YouTube videos versus trying to write something out, and I think it takes less time to do. Plus, you get traffic way faster to your YouTube channel than you do for a site. So for most people that don't know, if you start a new blog, a new site, whatever the case is, if you're trying to rank on Google, it'll take you about a good 6 months before that happens. And that's not even a guarantee either.
Right.
Yeah, so people don't have the patience for that versus if you set up a YouTube video reviewing something, you're going to start getting views like maybe within 10 minutes or so. And if it's a very good video and it gets traction, you can go further with that. So the more reviews you do, the better you get at it, and the more potential sales that you'll be able to make as an affiliate.
But what if somebody don't have a lot of money to buy all these different products for review? Do they have to own the product to review?
It's ideal because if somebody owns the product, I'll explain the workaround way of this kind of stuff in a moment, but it is ideal to own something if you're going to review it, because when people are seriously considering buying something, especially if it's really expensive, if they know someone actually has it and they're giving you a good unbiased review, not like saying buy this, but like giving you a genuine quality review about it, they give you more trust. And if they give you more trust, it's easier to make the sale that way. Now, here's the thing. When you asked me about what the easiest way was, I said find stuff that you already own, so you don't have to buy new stuff. You can start with this and then use the money to buy new things and review those as well. And then here's the thing, you shouldn't buy something, just random stuff based on, hey, I can make this much commission on it, because if that's the way that you're thinking, you're not going to make sales that way. You should buy things based on what you like, because if you like that, then you have more knowledge on it, which means you'll be able to do a better review of it. And that'll make it easier to make sales. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. Well, we kind of jumped in just questioning, so if you want to just give a little intro about yourself, that'd be awesome.
So working kind of backwards here about it. Okay, that's fine.
Like how many years you've been doing this online thing, and kind of, a little background.
So I'll make it rather quick. My name is Vitaly, and I've been in affiliate marketing since 2005. I was 19 years old when I first discovered this. It wasn't really affiliate marketing that I discovered. I just discovered that it was possible to make money online. I'll never forget it. I was in one of my first days in college. I was a freshman. I was just kind of cutting class. Not that I encourage that, but it happened. And I was sitting in a computer lab wondering, what am I going to do with my life? How do I pay for school and all these sorts of things? And I was just browsing the internet looking for ways to make money while I was in school, and just something came up about how I could write an ebook about something I'm knowledgeable about and sell that to masses of audience and make money that way. So I jumped on that. That didn't work out very well. I wrote an entire ebook, which was over 90 pages long, and only made one sale on it twice. And I had to refund one of those sales to the person that bought it twice.
Oh, no.
So that was a disaster of a project. But success is built upon failures if you keep moving forward.
Yes.
And so I did.
Absolutely.
I found out about writing articles on e-zines and all that sort of stuff. And that's when I discovered Wealthy Affiliate eventually, and I started to get success in affiliate marketing. Like after 2008, it went up and down. There were 6 figures. I went broke a couple of times from that, and this is something I'm very transparent about. Anyone who reads my About Me pages knows about these very same things I'm telling you about. And here I am today.
Yeah. See, a lot of people advertise that they're always making a lot of money, but it's in reality, online business, there's a lot of ups and downs and lots of valleys to go through.
So I do have a comment about that. The thing is, when you get your first success, you do obviously get excited. It's like you see the potential of it, but there's a mistake that people make, which is they think that this is the way it's going to continue. Like, now that I've made that sale, or now that I've made those few sales, now I can just sit back, relax, and I can retire at this point.
Right.
That is not how this works, and that's how a lot of people who gain their success fall from that grace.
Yes.
No pun intended. I didn't even think. So yeah.
That's cool. All right, so what if there's people out there who can't do video and kind of scared about being in front of the camera? Like, what's the best route for them? It's like, do you have to be an influencer, like being out there to make money online?
I don't like the word influencer. I don't like titles in general. I just like to be known as, Vitaly. But here's the thing. If you're going to run an online business, you have to step out of your comfort zone in one way or another. The very fact that you start a website, a blog, the fact that you're putting your content out there, the fact that you're putting a YouTube video out there, whatever the case is, if you try to, what's the word I'm looking for? If you try to be very careful about everything that you do in life, you're never going to get anywhere. You have to put yourself out there, and you have to go through that discomfort initially, and it gets easier in time. So my answer to that is grow up. That's all I can say. Just do it. I mean,
just do it.
Yeah, the thing is, like, even if you, and you probably will, write blog articles or make YouTube videos that you'll look back on and be like, oh my God, I look so bad. I say things so badly. But guess what? Everyone's going to forget it eventually.
Yeah.
No one's going to remember who you are with these old videos. And the thing is, without practice, how else are you going to get better? Whether it be blogging, making YouTube videos. I mean, I started making YouTube videos and showing my face only last year. And I've been doing YouTube for, a few years, but not as seriously as I was last year.
Yeah.
And, when I did it the first time, I was like, okay, not bad. I can do it again. And as I was getting better, I was like, this isn't bad at all. It's much easier. I crank out videos way faster now. I blog way faster now because
totally, right?
You get through that discomfort by facing that discomfort.
Exactly.
Yeah, repetition is key.
Yes. So work ethic. So build an online business. Like, how much time do you think people need to put in? Like, is this an hour a week thing, or is this like for instance, how much time do you put into your business?
I'm actually a really bad person to influence people when it comes to this because I'm known to be I procrastinate a lot.
You're a slacker.
Well, I mean, when things...
You're a lazypreneur.
Well, actually, a nickname that I used to go by when I used to play online games was lazy, and some people still call me that to this day.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's kind of a projection thing, I guess, if you think about it. But point being is, the short answer is everybody's different, but as a universal thing, the more work you put in means the more you get out of it. So if you work 10 hours a week at whatever pace that you work at, you're going to get 10 hours worth of stuff done. But the more you do it, the faster you're going to get. And to say like, hey, you need like 10 hours a week to start a successful business is just, it's disingenuous. Everybody's different. Everybody writes different. Everyone has their own pace at the way that they produce content. So I would say don't focus on how many hours you do it. Focus on objectives. Make your first video, make your first blog article, and try to make it within like maybe a day or two, and then go from there. So the second video you make, the second blog you make, don't even focus about making it faster. Focus about making it better in content, bettering the quality of the content. And what you're going to notice is that the more repetition you get, the faster you're going to get without focusing on the time. And then you'll be able to make your own schedule based on that, because I don't know what kind of life people have that are listening to this. They may be a student like I was. They may have their own families. They may have 2 jobs that they're working. So it depends. It depends. But also don't do this when you're tired, because when you're tired, you're going to create really crappy content. And that's going to influence your business. So if you're tired, don't do this. Do this when you like really feel passionate about it, because that's going to project in your voice, in your tone, in your body language, all that sort of stuff.
Definitely. I also feel like anybody who is brand new, coming in, like going into an online business, they need to figure out a way in the beginning to fit this into their life. So you may need to like start like slowly, like maybe 1 hour a week, maybe 2 hour a week, and then build it up and really dedicate your extra hours as much as you can. Because like, I think people don't understand that they really need to give up stuff. Give up parts of their socializing, parts of their Netflixing and all that stuff, so it's like, it's like, oh man, or they just think, oh, this doesn't work because I've put in 10 hours already in like the whole month.
So something I've learned about in regards to this stuff, and it doesn't just apply to affiliate marketing, it applies to everything in life. It's, if you want success in anything, you have to be willing to go very, very far. And you have to be ready to fail, because failure is part of the process. But failure is not a bad thing. People have this idea where, oh, I failed, that means it doesn't work. No, you're just on your footsteps to get to that point. I mean, you don't go from point A to point B in one step. You gotta if it's 10 steps away, you gotta go through the steps, and you might stumble, you might trip, that might happen, but the B is still there. It's waiting for you, so you have to keep going. And if you expect failure, but in a good way, it's like, hey, I learned, I gained another lesson. I know what to do. I know what to improve upon next time. You will get there eventually. So don't look at failure as, I screwed up, it's over. No, it's like, okay, I'm getting one step closer. And it really is that way. Anyone that's successful will tell you this.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I welcome it. I want it more, because the more you fail, you're actually getting closer and closer to your goals.
Absolutely.
And do you have a daily morning routine as a successful online entrepreneur?
So I'm not encouraging this. Let me just give you a disclaimer right now. So I pretty much wake up whenever I want to.
Oh, what a life.
It is a life, but I did work my butt off to get to this life. I'm not going to lie about that.
Right, in the beginning it's not like this.
Yeah, you can definitely ride the wave of success, but you also have to maintain the wave of success. But anyway, point being, I wake up in the morning, I drink a cup of coffee, I sit down and I see what my tasks are. I always start with stuff, since I mainly do wealthy affiliate promotional stuff. I see what my referrals need, what they need help with, and those are the first things that I address. Then I have a certain set of things that I cover on my main sites. Maybe I'll write a blog post, maybe I'll update certain content that I want to rank better. The point being is, I always look at it from a point of view of like what's the most immediate thing that I can do to my business to get more traffic, more sales, more improvement overall.
Yeah.
And however long that takes is however long it takes.
And then it's just yourself, right? Do you have any VAs, like virtual assistants? Do you have higher
I have trust issues. So I don't, it's very difficult to find a good VA. I do still have one that I talk to from time to time, but and the person does work for me. He writes articles on certain other sites that I still run. But at this point in time, I haven't exactly developed a certain blueprint that I could pass off to a freelancer.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to get into freelance work, I'll tell you right now, you got to teach the person what you want them to do. Because how can they understand what your style or what your taste is or what your expectations are if you don't tell them? So training may be something that you want to invest in if you want to have a serious freelance writer for the long term. And it's a good investment if you can get through that initial training stage.
Yeah. Well, we have a friend that hasn't touched his site for a whole year, he said.
Mm-hmm. Because of the freelance stuff?
Yeah.
But he's doing well with it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, good for him. I mean, sometimes people hit the lottery. Sometimes you got to train the people.
Yeah.
I'm more on the latter side.
Yeah. You're still more in control, right? But I want people to know that you can still be a solopreneur and still be, have a massive business on your own.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
That's why online business is so accessible, to anybody, and it's I think that's why it's so exciting to have online.
I was a broke college student when I started. I definitely had really good ups and really bad downs. But I still mainly do this myself, and the thing is, I'm trying to scale my business to a point where I have no choice but to hire someone to do something. Okay, I want to kind of be cornered into that, and it's a good way to be cornered into something. Yeah. Whereas it's like, I'm not too confident about letting someone take control of certain parts of my business and then if comparing that to, I have no choice but to do it, then it makes it an easier decision. So then I have no choice. If I have trust issues, who cares? I need to make my business grow, so I have to hire that person.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it's all learning, right?
Yeah,
so you have to keep trying different ones if you don't get a good one for the VAs. Okay, so thank you so much, Vitaly, for your time today. And I really appreciate it, and I hope my audience have learned something from you. But I want you to tell them, if they want to find stuff about you, where could they go?
If you just go on YouTube and you type in my name, Vitaly Gershfeld, good luck with that. You'll be able to find my name. So
well, I'll have a link in the video description.
That's probably the best way to go. You're probably not going to be able to type in my whole name.
Well, thank you very much again. I hope you guys have learned something, and I'll see you in the next video.